I've got a new Pelikan to show you. It is the brand new M405 in silver and white, and it's right here in this box. And I have to tell you, I have peeked at it and it's gorgeous. So let's get this started, right? Get the party started. Comes in this typical Pelikan outer box, and of course on the side it tells you exactly what you've got. But once you take the sleeve off, I actually have a really nice box here. It's very solid and it has kind of this faux wood bottom. Actually, all Pelikans, they come in this nice little faux leather envelope with the little, kind of like a little seal, a Pelikan seal on it. So I've always enjoyed Pelikan's packaging. I've always thought it to be very elegant. So let's take off this false bottom. Underneath the false bottom is some stick thingy. Oh, tissue paper. That's how you know it's freaking awesome. I've got a little Pelikan brochure of moments of joy. So basically it's just a brochure with different Pelikan pens in there in order to get you wanting to buy more Pelikan pens, and it works. The other booklet that's in there is your international warranty. So if anything were to happen to your Pelikan within the given time frame, I don't know if it's 1 year or whatever, I would actually have to read this. But if anything were to go wrong, they of course will replace your pen or the parts of the pen, whatever. You probably have to send it back to them, and then you probably won't see it for about 1,000 years. Taking a closer look at that little envelope it comes in, I think that's nice and classy. You know, if you don't want to, you know, you've got this pen, and let's say you don't have a proper pen sleeve to keep it in so you can carry around with you, this actually would work as a great substitute for that, because it will stay shut. It's got like this elastic thing attached to the faux stamp or seal. So open this up and take out the pen. It comes wrapped in this plastic sleeve. Nice little tag on it identifying what pen you have received. Take that right off. And here's your pen. It's nice, isn't it? I love the colors, I do. I missed out on the M600 all white version, and you know, I kind of felt a loss from that. So when all these, you know, limited edition M600s were coming out, I missed out on the pink one. I missed out on the white version of it. So this M400 or this M405 comes out and it's white and silver, and I was like, oh, well, yes, finally. And you know, I don't mind the smaller pen, and that's exactly what this is. This is more of a smaller purse pen. I brought some other Pelikans too, so we can compare the sizes of each one. So I have another M400 here. This is the tortoise shell. So it's the same size as this, but then compare it to an M600. As you can see, the size becomes a little bit bigger, but you know, the nibs are actually quite similar. I'm gonna take this off and show you the nibs of these. The only difference between this 405 and this 600 is that the nib is a bit bigger, and also this nib is all silver, but they're both 14 karat gold, but this one is all in a silver tone, and or white gold, if you will, or it's probably covered in some sort of coating, right? I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me. A comparison between the M405 and the M800 next to each other. So yeah, there's a huge size difference between these two pens. If you're not into smaller pens, this may not be for you, but if you don't mind it so much and you want something smaller to carry around, this is actually a perfect pen to do that. So let's take a closer look at this gorgeousness. All right, so it has a white cap, and it has that nice Pelikan beak clip, little Pelikan face there. On the finial, it has the Pelikan logo. And the barrel is silver and white. It has a nice white section that matches the rest of the pen, as well as a beautiful silver accent right here. And As you may or may not know, this Pelikan is a piston filler, so it will hold more ink than your standard converter, which is always nice. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. I do love me a nice piston filler. Does it post? Yeah, of course it does. It's gonna post. Does it come all the way to a big giant full-size pen? It's much smaller, but it's very comfortable in the hand. And just to compare this to what an M600 looks like in the hand. So here's an M600, and then I'm gonna put this in my left hand, though I'm not a lefty. And here's some differences the way they are in the hand. So if you're a person with big hands, I probably think this is not going to be the right pen for you. You might want to aim for an M800 like this. So I'll go ahead and post this and do the same thing that I do with the M600. So as you can see, big difference between these two sizes. So hopefully that'll help you. If you're looking for a Pelikan, perhaps that will help you in choosing a size. Well, I guess the next thing to do is to ink this baby up, and let's see how she writes. Thank you for joining me for this look at the Pelikan M405 in silver and white. And just like every other Pelikan pen that I've ever received, the nib, of course, writes super wet, super smooth, and it's totally a pleasure to keep around for, well, just looking at or writing purposes. You choose. I highly recommend the Pelikan. I don't think I've ever had a Pelikan let me down yet, knock on wood, because anything can happen, right? I'd like to thank Pen Chalet for sending this my way for review. And also, if you're looking to find yourself a Pelikan M405 in the silver and white, go check out Pen Chalet's online website. They've got a variety of all kinds of pens and inks, but they especially have this beautiful Pelikan pen. Well, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching, and that's how the ink flows.